Hi folks, welcome to another Bossii tutorial. This one is on creating bookings, and that would be bookings for either a lunch or dinner booking, and also bookings that entail having a deposit or a function deposit. So we go into admin. You can do some of these procedures through the POS, but I would highly recommend doing it through admin purely because there's a lot more features in the admin side of things. So we go into admin and go into bookings, go into view bookings, and we have our calendar with, we've got some bookings in advance shown already there. The red day right here on the 23rd is designating that this is today, and this is a list of all the bookings that we have in the future. So if I go into today's bookings, and I'll go to, so as you can see, there's today's booking right there. And then if we want to create a new booking, we just press the new button up the top. Comes up with all the different booking types. So all the different designations that are shown here will be different in your data set, but in this particular data set, um, the booking types here all have different definitions behind them. So there's different fields within each of these different booking types. So for example, with all the function ones, there would be a lot more information on um, what type of booking it is and what sort of function packages might be ordered, whether there's a particular food or drink packages. There might even be some extra products that may need to be ordered in for that particular function, whereas a plain breakfast booking or lunch booking will just be somebody coming in, two people, 12:30, that's about it. So that we can change all the definitions behind each of these booking types in setup bookings. So down the bottom here, down into setup, and then setup bookings, booking types, and then that's where you can change and switch on things, switch off things from there. So I'll just go into lunch booking for now. Okay, I'll put in a phone number, and if that phone number was ever used before, then it would pre-fill the first name, last name, and email. In this instance, there's no information that phone number has not been used before. And so we just enter a phone number, first name, last name, and then we go down to status. Now, the status of the booking determines whether you can see that booking in the POS. If you keep it as an inquiry, then it will remain as an inquiry and will not be visible in the point of sale. So if you want to see it on the point of sale so that you can start that booking, then you just go status, confirmed. Once it's confirmed, we can go to our time. Let's say it's 1:30 p.m. Okay, and there's going to be 5 people. It's a lunch booking as we just determined before. That's the type. And if we go to area, we're going to put them in the functions area. They're going to be sitting on the functions tables. And at this point here, we've got the opportunity to fill in a lot more details. So food, drinks, bar tabs. These particular fields can all be user defined and changed because depending on your type of venue, this has been set up for a functions, a nighttime functions site. So you can see security required, minors attending, bar tab, entertainment, etc. There's also a second detail section that comes in with the revenue. So for example, if this were for 50 people, if in here we had 50 people and they're spending $40 a head, then we could put $2,000 as our estimated revenue. And if we looked at needing 3 extra staff to manage this function, then that would be 3 people by $30 a head. That's $90 by 3 hours is $270. So what that will do is it'll add an extra $2,000 in estimated revenue in our shift budget, and it'll also add the ability to have an extra $270 available to us to roster some staff on. So using the estimated revenue and estimated wage cost really is only required if you're doing shift budgets in Bossii. Okay, if we go back to details 1, we also have the ability to pre-book food and drinks, and that can all be predefined within that setup bookings section as well. And we go to customer details. This is the actual corporate entity or the person that's actually paying for the booking. Again, if it's only a lunch or dinner booking, you really don't need to worry about putting any of this. But if it is a corporate booking function type thing, then it may pay to put all that information in. This particular booking, like we said, is a lunch booking, so therefore the deposits is grayed out because there's no deposits available for a lunch booking. If you did want to have deposits for a normal lunch booking, again, just go to setup down here, setup bookings, booking types, and choose that you want to show, make the deposits tab visible. If we go to booking statistics, will not show obviously because the booking hasn't occurred quite yet, and we can go to allocated tables, and let's allocate table number 3 for this particular booking. Okay. And we'll go to schedule of events. You can create a schedule of events in here. So if we just went to new time, so 1:35 p.m. bring out the cake. So from here you can understand that you can do a schedule of events. That's mostly for functions obviously, but you can do a schedule for any certain type of activity that customer has asked for. That'll all print on your functions run sheet. So if we go to booking pricing, for Tony Soprano, he may have said, look, I'll only book with you if you can give me a particular price on my whiskey or something like that. So you can go beverage, spirits, house spirits, and let's say, yes, for when you come in, Tony, instead of paying $7.50, we'll give you a fixed price of $3 on every one of your scotches. So you just choose the fixed price, $3, and now every time we put a teacher's scotch on Tony Soprano's bill, it will go from $7.50 to $3 automatically. Staff will not need to remember that. Task list, so we've got confirmed numbers for bookings here. That might be a custom, that might be a floating task list that goes through for all bookings. If we go to contact log, this is mainly for venues that are managing functions and have multiple people who are going to be touching that particular booking. And this way, if somebody's on a day off, or the main function person is on a day off, then the person that might be on that particular day can type in all the different contacts that they've had with that particular booking customer. Documents, so basically just scan the documents or save them to your PC, and then from your PC you can find them and link them to that booking. And bookings packages, this is again for functions, so you're able to add a booking package. So for example, if this were a function, $50 a head booking package, you could add this to the booking in the booking package tab here. And when you start the booking, at that point there, it will automatically add to the bill. So if it were a function set menu, $50 a head, that would automatically add for the number of people that have been confirmed on the booking. Okay, at this point here, we'll just go back to booking details, our initial. Like I said, this particular example is just a lunch booking, so we just press save, and we've created our lunch booking right there. Okay, so we have a couple of bookings in that lunch. So if we were to go to the POS and just go to start POS, and we log in, and if we just go to options, other options, start booking, there's our two bookings just shown right there. So Tony Soprano has come in, highlight that, press start booking. Do I want to activate this function onto table FTO3? So you can activate it to a different table if you want by pressing no. It'll ask you which table, but in this case I'll just press yes. Okay, Tony Soprano lunch booking is written there, FTO3, Tony Soprano down the bottom here. And if I find our whiskies, where's Teacher Scotch? No ice on that, and it automatically comes up at $3 at that point. So as you can see, The booking itself has started. From here on, every time that Tony Soprano comes in, if we create a booking that's linked to him, we'll be able to monitor the amount of spend that Tony Soprano does, and we can create whatever booking package or booking pricing that Tony Soprano may like. Okay, I hope this has helped you in your bookings and you get to use your bookings a little bit more. Thank you very much.